what other people say. I mean, you know, I was called ugly because I was too dark. You know, people would turn off the lights and say, oh, Kamanda, I can't see. Very rude stuff, honestly. My inspiration was how I changed, you know. I took the bully and I conquered the bully, because I just kind of said, you know what, screw them. Like, you know, who says I can't do that because I'm ugly? Or, you know, I might be ugly to them, but I personally don't think I'm ugly. So, you know, if I want to be an actress, if I want to be a model, if I want to be a designer, I can do it. It's up to me, you know. Well, I know for a fact it's a lot harder as a black female to try to become a model. I've been to multiple agencies, and we just kind of exchange pictures, and you can kind of tell, like, you know, from the moment they're not interested in you, and you wonder, like, damn, you know, why not? But it is also part of what the designers want, you know. Some of these designers don't want black models, so they only want the white, you know?
Yeah.
They want Becky. Most of the time when you see a model, she's, you know, very light. You could, you know, her parents, one of her parents has, you know, white. Like, if I was half white, I probably would have been a model, like, yesterday. You know what I mean? But, people, like, it's a majority, you know, and there are not a lot of people, like, our skin color, very dark, or my skin color, that are very dark. So they're giving people what they want, I guess. I don't know. That's how my brother tried to explain it to me. Like, hey, there are a lot of, you know, the majority of the country is, like, white, and, you know, so they have to give the people what they want. So, but eventually, hopefully, people are willing to open up to us, because we're more than just, you know, ratchet. Like, not all of us are ratchet, you know. Black women are confident. We're very confident in ourselves, that if someone is very disrespectful, you know, we understand, to be able to respect somebody, that person has to respect you too. So if people are disrespectful all the time because we're a black woman, or, you know, some people might not even just like the natural hair, you know, like, to be discriminated against all the time, you kind of have to have that defense. Like, yeah, like, what? I get discriminated against all the time. I mean, like I said, my big discrimination was when I first came to the U.S. and I had a different accent. You know, I sounded like this. So I was African. I had my African accent. Everybody didn't understand. And I'm like, what the hell? It's okay for me to be different, because you guys, you know, like, Americans had a different. Those kids at that time, let me not try to generalize it, but those kids at that time, to me, were foreigners. But I was raised differently, to kind of, like, accept people if they're different, you know. Like, I was so excited to come to America, and then once I came to America, I was too black, I was too skinny, and I was young, because I was, like, the youngest kid in the whole class, in my whole grade, I guess. You know, everybody just made fun of me because I sounded different. I'll have to read in class, and even the teachers were discriminative because of my last name. Like, they couldn't say it, which I understand, so just don't say it. But some of them would, like, you know, try to kind of, like, play around with it. Like, one teacher was like, a Njua, and I'm like, that's not my name. He's like, I know a Njua when I see a Njua. I was just like, yo, rude. I told my mom, and she came to school and, like, kind of told the teacher about it. Like, you know, I understand she's no different, but she's a little kid. Like, don't try to make fun of her. Especially if, you know, kids are already making fun of her. Like, you're an adult. Stop. Don't do that. So that was my big discrimination. But till this day, I still get discriminated if I try to go for a job interview. You know, I waitress, you know, go be a waitress. They don't hire you, especially if you go to the fancy restaurants. They don't hire you. Why don't they not hire you? Because you're a black woman, you know. They think you're gonna be late. I had somebody tell me that I had to fake dreads. So I had somebody tell me that I had to take off my fake dreads, because that's probably why people don't hire me, because when they see the dreads, they automatically think, you know, pothead, you're gonna be smelling, you know, like they think dirty. And I'm like, damn, like, first of all, they're fake, because I can do that with my hair. And then second of all, why do you have to think because I choose to put this hairstyle on that I'm this person? You know, it's part of my culture. I'm allowed to do that, you know. It's not fair. Any white girl can go in there with red, brown, purple, pink, any hair color, and they won't say a damn freaking thing. But then if you go in there with dreads, oh my god, you know, it's not fair. And so I can see why black women are angry. Yeah, I'm angry too. I'm angry because it's not fair. I try to get jobs and it's like, damn, they don't hire you just for that simple fact. It's like, damn. I'm trying to empower the black women to start their own businesses too, because, you know, that way you don't get discriminated against. I mean, you're still going to get some discrimination, but hey, if you're, you know, making your own money, you own your own business, you're doing your own thing, like, how are you going to discriminate against money? Like, you can start businesses and invest in these companies. They might not like you because you're a black woman, but at the end of the day, they want your money, so they're going to take your money. So I think the best way is to just all start our own business. And then, you know, the crazy thing is, I'm gonna go on a rant here. You know, the crazy thing is, black women are so creative. Like, we might not have the means to go to school, and then the only thing is too, the reason most of us don't go to school, because we're not in the schools, we're not educated about financial aid and, like, you know, loans. Like, not everybody that goes to school, some of us are lucky because we get to go to those schools that can tell us, like, you can do this to go to college. Some schools don't even care. Like, some teachers, counselors, they don't care to talk to their kids, so they don't go to school, but they end up being, like, you know, hairstyle is very creative. Like, how many girls do you know out there that know how to braid hair? Like, mad of them. They just know how to braid hair. They know how to twist dreads. Like, you know, they like their hair. I'm on Instagram, you see a few of them now are coming out with, like, weave companies. Like, yeah, good shit. Like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Use the things that you enjoy to do and start something that is going to help other people, because you're going to hire other people. You know, you're going to need somebody to do this, you're going to need somebody, you're helping people, you're putting money in other people's pockets while you're making more money.